Hi friends, welcome to Konexio Technical Insight. I'm Rahul Randeria and I would be conducting today's show. Today we would be discussing regarding the trends, the setups, the technical indicators, the candlestick patterns and derivative data of Nifty and Bank Nifty. Now first of all, a general disclaimer. This video is only for educational purpose. Consult your financial advisor before investing and trading. Now let us discuss what we have mentioned in our last video. In our last video, we have mentioned that Nifty and Bank Nifty, most precisely, two indices were trading near their lifetime high. Bank Nifty was just about to challenge its lifetime high, and there was a question mark whether next week Bank Nifty will test its lifetime high or challenge its lifetime high. And we have a view that any dips should be used as a buying opportunity, and we have a bullish view. Now, last week's view didn't perform or pan out according to our expectation. We had a dip, but there was a lacking buying support at the lower levels, and markets ended on a negative note on week basis. But the overall charts seems to be still positive. I mean to say the overall larger degree trend is still positive. Now, let us go to the Nifty daily charts and we'll try to figure out what are the patterns and what could be the trend for the next week. So, now, friends, let us go to the Nifty daily charts. Now, this is the Nifty daily charts, and this is the expanding triangle which we have been discussing since last couple of weeks. Last week, as we have seen, that market opened on a slightly flat to positive note and then started losing momentum, and we have seen that throughout the week we saw a minor pullback, but again on Friday it ended on a flattish note. Now specifically, just I would like to just discuss the last 3 days of pattern. You can see this red candle, Wednesday's candle. It was a huge negative candle. Then next day was what we call as a harami pattern. In technical terms, in Japanese candlestick, this is a bullish candle, but the bullish trend will resume only when Nifty crosses the Thursday's high, which is 22,205. Now Friday's candle was an inside day candle. Now this is most precisely indicating that markets are about to witness a decisive trend in the next week. Now what could be the trend? Now, the highs and lows of Fridays and Thursdays would be the crucial deciding point. Now, if Nifty breaks 22,205, then we might see Nifty heading again challenging its lifetime high. If Nifty breaks 21,905, so round about 21,900, if Nifty breaks and closes below those levels, then only we might see the extension of this particular downfall, which is unlikely as of now. But cool off cannot be ruled out, but we need to watch out 21,900 very closely. If it breaks, then only we might see the extension of this particular downfall, and which can could be extended down on the downside uh, to the further downside levels if that is taken out decisively. So now friends, let us discuss the important supports and resistance level in Nifty for the next week. So the first support in the Nifty is placed around 21,905, and to be precise 21,900. Below that, the second support is placed around 21,794, and third support is placed around 21,629. Whereas on the upside, the first resistance is around 22,120. Above that, second resistance is around 22,224, and third resistance is around 22,444 on the upside. Now, as I said, traders should try to watch out this level closely, and most probably one should watch the range of 22,900 on the downside and 22,205 on the upside. Between this range, market would remain highly volatile, and once these levels are taken out decisively, then one can take a directional call. And still, we feel that one should have a buy on dips approach, but one should also closely monitor this particular levels and trade accordingly in the direction of the breakout. Or another strategy which one can uh, apply, which we have been discussing since last couple of weeks, which is first half an hour to 45 minutes range breakout. One should identify the highs and lows of first 30 minutes or 45 minutes, whichever is comfortable to the traders. And then once that is taken out, if it breaks high, then go long. If it breaks low, go short for intraday trades on the indices. Now, friends, let us discuss the derivative data of Nifty calls. You will see on the screen. In Nifty calls, the action was seen in 22,100 calls, 22,200 calls, 23,300 and 23,400 calls. Now here you can see there was a significant drop in option premium, which clearly indicates that traders are still into writing out of the money calls or might be at the money calls also. Looking at the drop in the option premium, implied volatility is in comfort zone. It is between 11.83 and 12.26. There has been a rise in the open interest, rise in the volumes. There is no shedding at all. So still traders feel that we might see some sort of cool off or some sort of weakness initially. So definitely on immediate basis, 22,000 and 22,100 could act as an immediate resistance, looking at to the volume concentration and open interest concentration. Once Nifty closes about 22,100, then we might see a decisive trend towards 22,200. And as I said, technically also 22,205 is a crucial level, which was Thursday's high. And if that is taken out decisively, then we might see the extension of rally towards 22,400. So one needs to closely monitor 22,000 and 22,100 mark on immediate basis. Now, friends, let us discuss the derivative data of Nifty puts. In Nifty puts, the action was seen in 22,000 puts and 21,900 puts, 21,800 puts, and 21,700 puts. Here you can see rise in the volumes, rise in the open interest. There is no shedding at all at this juncture. The option premiums were slightly positive. So still, we might say that traders might have been or might be slightly bearish at this juncture, because we see some sort of buying seen in this Nifty puts. But as I said, 22,000 levels or strike price could act as an immediate support. If Nifty closes below those levels, then there are chances that Nifty might slip down to the levels of 21,900, which is also the crucial support of Thursday's low or Wednesday's low. If that is taken out, then Nifty might slip down to the levels of 21,700 or between 21,800 to 21,700, and that might act as a buying opportunity at these levels. So definitely, most probably, some sort of call writing is being seen. So still, we cannot say that the data is positive or strong. Yes, some sort of cool off cannot be ruled out. But if Nifty closes about 22,100 mark, then we might see extension of rally towards 22,400 on the upside. So still, we feel that buy on dips should be the strategy. But what are the levels of buying? As I said, one should closely follow the first half an hour to 45 minutes range breakout strategy while trading in on the indices. So friends, now let us go to the Bank Nifty daily charts. On the Bank Nifty daily charts, you will clearly see that Bank Nifty has also been highly volatile. Again, last week we had a view of buy on dips, but that didn't pan out on our expectation. But you can clearly see that Bank Nifty has taken support around this particular blue horizontal line. Here, RSI is also still in the negative territory. But most important thing which I would like to see, the indecisive candle of Bank Nifty on Friday after taking the almost support out of this particular support trend line. So we might see a pullback from these levels. So technically, Bank Nifty is in the oversold territory on the hourly charts. Let me take you to the hourly charts. Yes, now you can clearly see it is slightly oversold. It has taken an attempt to take a bounce, but the Friday's higher highs would be the crucial level. If Bank Nifty trades above those levels, then we might see a sharp short covering in the next week. So now, friends, let us discuss the important support and resistance level in Bank Nifty for the next week. The first support in the Bank Nifty is placed around 46,310. Below that, the second support is placed around 45,852, and third support is placed around 45,661. Whereas on the upside, the first resistance is placed around 46,842. Above that, the second resistance is placed around 47,231, and third resistance is placed around 47,468. These are the crucial supports and resistance level in Bank Nifty. As I said, Bank Nifty is already oversold on the hourly charts. We might see a sharp technical pullback from these levels. So buy and dips should be the strategy for the next week. Now, friends, let us discuss the derivative data of Bank Nifty. Calls. In Bank Nifty calls, the action was seen in 46,800 calls, 47,000 calls, and 47,500. Now, here you can see there has been a significant drop in option premium that is clearly indicating that smart money is already are into writing the out of the money calls, and that is the reason we have seen a significant drop. Now here the implied volatility is slightly higher. It is between 14.17 and 15.26. So some sort of cool off further cannot be ruled out. There has been a rise in the open interest, rise in the volumes. So now the crucial level is 47,000. If Bank Nifty breaks 47,000, before that, the two strike prices are important also, which is 46,700 and 46,800. So if Bank Nifty closes above 46,800, after that 47,000, then we might see a sharp short covering towards a level of 47,500. So to be more precise, I would like to say that 46,800 would be the first area. If that is taken out, then we might see a sharp short covering rally in the next week. Now, friends, let us discuss the derivative data of Bank Nifty puts. In Bank Nifty puts, the action was seen in 46,500 puts, 46,000 puts, and 45,500 puts. Now, here you can see there has been no drop. The option premium are flat to positive. There has been a rise in the open interest, rise in the volumes, but the implied volatility is very high. So definitely, we might see some sort of technical pullback from these levels in the sense of sharp short covering from this juncture. So higher the implied volatility will bring in the put writers or will invite the put writers from these levels. So on an immediate basis, 46,500 could act as an immediate support. If it breaks, then only there are chances that Bank Nifty might slip down to the levels of 46,000 mark. But as I said, the setup is technically the setup is oversold on the hourly charts, and we might see a technical pullback from these levels. 46,800 could be the immediate resistance. If it breaks, then we might see a sharp short covering rally in the Bank Nifty in the next week. So overall, as I said, buy on dips should be the strategy. So friends, now let us come to the final segment of our show, which is positional call. I have identified one stock. The name of the stock is Hindalco. Let us go to the daily charts of the Hindalco. Hindalco has been hovering into a particular consolidation phase. After a significant drop from 620, it has taken a support around the multiple support region of 490. After that, the stock has uh, not seen any kind of follow-up selling. In fact, multiple times the stock has seen a bounce back from the level of 500 marks, and you can clearly see on Friday also the stock has managed to close positively. So stock might give a decisive trend which is on the upside in the coming months. So this stock is looking good at this juncture. Now you can clearly see in the last couple of trading sessions there was significant and sharp sell-off in many of the metal and mining stock, but Hindalco didn't see any kind of sell-off. This is a clear indication that the stock is witnessing some sort of buying support at these levels. Now you can clearly see there was a trend line breakout also, downward falling trend line breakout supported with rising volumes, which is clearly indicating that the stock is showing some sort of resilience and it might give decent returns in the coming months. So definitely RSI is also positive. So this stock is looking good for short to medium term of investment. One can buy this stock on dips to 523 for an upside target of 571 in short to medium term. Short to medium term means in the next 3 to 4 months. So definitely the stock is looking good. Investors, short-term investors, swing traders can look out, watch out this stock on dips around 423 for an upside. 523 for an upside target of 571. So friends, thank you very much for watching the show. Uh, any suggestion you can give in the comment box, and have a nice trading week. Thank you.